wrap it up in a blanket.
Cocooning.
Nah, it's more like a cape. Encapement.
Encampment.
Uh,
There's gotta be a better word for that.
Sipping wine.
Making it very apparent.
Picking up controller. The Nintendo Wii U gamepad. First edition. Nintendo Wii U gamepad first edition.
Nice.
And boop.
And a boopin'. Mine wasn't first edition. My Nintendo Wii gamepad was probably one of the last editions.
So here's the thing. Recently some patents came out. I don't know if you've heard about this. And they're pretty big. It's talking about a display display NX with detachable controllers on the sides. Is the thing.
Weird.
So it's a hybrid console port.
That's honestly the thing that I suspected from, ooh, this is so much fun to watch. Oh, look at you, you're sharpshooter. Oh, they're endless, and that's kind of satisfying. I know it's wasteful on our arrows. They're swooping in. Oh, no, it's the same ones. It's the same ones.
Oh, yeah, they do.
There's no kidding yet. There's just so much knockback. I love that.
But here's the thing, and like I'm the only one saying this. Often Nintendo will patent something crazy just so no one else gets the idea in case they want to do anything.
Which is shitty.
It is, but it's also good business practice.
But it's kind of... It is, but I mean, good business practice is parasitic and kind of...
Wow, way to talk like a Marxist.
I mean... that's totally uncharged. That's just successful business practice is really manipulative and, strategic. Is that better?
You're right. I'm sorry. That was more just like...
Not to say Marxism is bad, but...
Right.
There are more. But, no, what I mean is, like, it's an uncharged statement. Like, they're good businessmen. And I'm not saying anything about the moralism of it. Except that it is kind of shitty if you look it down for everyone else. Which is good business practice, but it kind of sucks for them.
No, I agree with you. 100%.
That being said, I feel like you've got to act on it. That sucks. Like, if you rent the patent out or purchase the patent, like, you gotta act on that. There's gotta be some sort of, like, fail-safe in place so people can't just, like, seal off creativity for everyone else.
There's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's sad. But what a relief that, fans can make, like, Pokemon Uranium, and it's very successful.
Well, Nintendo's good about that. They'll wait a day or two when, like, a fan project gets, like, super big. So that way, it's basically on the internet forever.
Right, just in the fact that, like, anyone can download it and then redistribute it.
Right. And so, the Metroid 2 thing, which was, I have downloaded, and it's awesome.
Block him.
Please don't go there. Yeah, so, they just wait long enough to where it is a thing, and no one's going to take it away. And they just like, hey, official guy, stop. Well, not official guy, original person, take it down. But like,
Creator.
There's no way to do that to everyone who has it now and can put it back up.
Mm-hmm. It's been disseminated.
Thank you.
I understand from a business point why they just couldn't allow it. But man, it's like, if you were Nintendo and someone loved your franchise so much that they were like fighting the law to actually create like an homage game towards it,
right, yeah.
I would be like over the moon. Which I'm sure they're just like over the moon about it, but just legally and strategically and tactically, like they can't allow that to.
I get that.
But man,
right.
Yeah, I'm sure that in a sense they have like approval, but it's just like a honor among thieves thing, like a, you can't sustain this.
Right. No, I get that. And you're right.
like existentially, I just want Nintendo to approve of Pokemon Uranium, just for the creators who put like 9-something years of work into it. Didn't. Do it! Oh, he's just a killer.
I think they should do the Valve thing, where they bring on just the developers onto their teams. But of course, they're all Japanese programmers, and it'd be really hard to just bring on one English person.
Yeah.
To like, hey, work with us.
Well, what's the thing with like Nindies, like where
That's
they?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like
don't know what to say about that.
it seems like it's supposed to be like the perfect mix of like AAA funding with indie creativity.
Well, no,
but I don't know. Like, what
I don't
comes
think
out
it's
of that?
funding. I
Has
don't think it's
anything-
AAA funding. I think it's
Or like sponsorship.
AAA marketing.
Okay. I mean, still, that's such a
It's a huge thing.
that is
However,
huge.
That's also that's also what got No Man's Sky into a lot of trouble. You've heard about that, right?
No,
Okay, well, I don't want to date the video too much.
it's too late. There's no going back.
But No Man's Sky is a procedurally generated space explorer,
Mm-hmm.
which sounds pretty cool. Except, apparently, the developers lied about a lot of features that are not actually in the game.
Oh,
Yeah. But, like...
wait, can that be proven?
Yes. Yes. Like, very much so. There are several Reddit posts that, like... At first, I wasn't really buying it. I was thinking, like, oh, people are just kind of, like, they tricked themselves into being hyped. But then, of course, there have been Reddit posts with, like, link after link of, like, hey, this is when the developers lied to us. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of shitty. And it's because they're an indie game that got picked up by a AAA publisher, Sony, to, like, and Sony marketed the crap out of them. And it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. It's a big debacle. And I think
What were some things that they lied about?
First off, it's a space sim. So they lied about like big faction wars between factions. They lied about being able to see other players in the game world, which is a big thing.
That I remember. Like whenever it first came out, there was like this thing trending about two players saying that they were on the same place, but they couldn't see each other.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that was such a big deal. I thought that was just like something that they were trying to correct or something. But the fact that it's like a procedurally generated space explorer,
it's not.
I always thought that like that would just mean there are no two of the same places. Like there's two planets that are the same, but like they wouldn't be the same exact locations or something.
Well, here's what it was: is that it was procedurally generated once, and now everyone shares the same generation. There are like 18 quintuplian planets. That's a word, right? I just said a word.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's all in the same world. However, like because it was all generated once, and like it's generated admittedly well. Like the actual map of the whole universe is pretty cool, and it takes like 45 minutes to get through. And for what it is, it's neat. But it shows that developers were rushed. It's like an 18-person team, way too ambitious. They were just, what's there is cool, but it wasn't what was promised, and that's why people are mad. I never bought into the whole thing. I definitely thought that like this small indie game would just be like something neat and not game changing.
Mm-hmm.
But That's what I mean when a big publisher picking up an indie doesn't necessarily mean it's great. They're taking a risk. But the Nindies are kind of cool. Like, have you seen Runbow, I think it's called?
No.
It's an 8-player platforming game. That's main mechanic is like...
This, by the way, this is really awesome. Just things running at you and you mortal striking them.
Where, like, there's, like, a beat to it, and on, like, every few beats, like, the color of the screen changes and like different platforms appear. It's pretty neat. Ooh, that feels good.
One shot with your standard attack.
This feels good. Oh, 4 of them. This is good design. I feel like
God.
I feel like Link.
I feel like a hero.
I do feel like a hero. I wonder if there's a fairy in here. There's not. There's one rupee.
That's an insult.
Yeah. All right. You ready for boss?
I guess so. It feels too soon.
It does feel a little
It is kind of a short dungeon.
It is. It's a gauntlet.
It's a gauntlet. That room, we didn't really have a chance to talk about it, but it's like something I've seen in Zelda before. I feel like the Tower of the Gods is a room kind of like that, where it's just moving platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing that Zelda gets to a platformer.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo loves their moving platforms.
But I haven't seen that. I was trying to think of like, okay, Ocarina of Time as like the spawn of all kind of Zelda tropes, 3D Zelda tropes.
I don't like that. I mean, I understand, you're completely right.
But
I personally don't like that much.
Yeah. But I can't think of the room that it had. Yes, good for you. Smart move.
I'm gonna really enjoy this cutscene.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Shining sword.
Yeah, this is exactly what it should look like.
Yeah. Ew! Ew, look at his sleeve! Is this the first time she goes full fused shadow?
Maybe. Yes. Zan's dialogue is so cool.
Ooh! There it
The
is.
Iron Man helmet.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Zan's characterization.
Me too.
He's just horrifying until this moment.
Right? And then, yep.
And you realize he's just actually insane.
Yeah. And he's just like, he throws a tantrum. And like, that's when he stops being terrifying. I feel like maybe a better move would have been to, not...
No, this is so shocking though. The first,
No.
I mean, think back to the first time you played it, where you're just like, "What is going on?"
No, I agree. As to not have Ganondorf be the main bad guy. Keep Zant the main bad guy.
No, but I love that.
He's
He's just a cleric to Ganondorf, who's not even a god. He just views Ganon as a god.
Ganondorf has the Triforce of Power. He might as well be a god.
But I mean, we have the Triforce of Courage, Zelda has the One of Wisdom, and we don't really get any godlike player abilities as the player character, you know? It's just kind of like everyone treats you as
The hero.
a hero, yeah. Ganon's just a hero from another direction. How cool would it be to play a game from Ganon's perspective? Like, you have a Triforce. Who's to say that like one generation gets kind of botched or something, and
Everything gets mixed
the
up.
hero gets the Triforce of Power, and you kind of play from Ganon's perspective, and Link is the bad one, and the Triforce of Courage is the one that's like abused, or Zelda's is abused.
Real quick, look at this. I like that idea. Oh my god, that face.
Yeah.
That line always stuck out to me. I shall house my power in you.
Because that's the cleric deity pack. That's
Makes sense.
Like, Ganon knows he's not a god. He might have kind of a god complex, but he, like, knows that he's not.
I always felt that's the chosen soul pact. Like, they do the same thing with Zelda and the goddess in Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Ooh, it's Mass Effect 1. It's ready to fight. My god.
That I did not click that. It did it itself. Yeah, it did that itself too.
Usurper King.
So,
Oh. You hear his little screech in the background. And that rune. Oh my goodness.
Alright,
all of it.
Back to save everyone.
We can't afford this.
But I'll try.
The Hylian shield is so mighty.
Yeah, I wish we had. Can you remember which items we used in which boss fight?
I believe I can. But this is the thing, like, you always have to do kind of a cumulative test, you know?
Yeah.
And then you fight the final boss, which is the new information. In Wind Waker, when you get to Ganon's Tower, you have to refight all the bosses.
Oh yeah.
And this is basically just a version of that, refighting all the bosses.
I think it's also to give, real quick, sorry.
Is it like a little roundabout closure thing?
Yeah. Got that. Got arrows. Wow, I wasted a lot of arrows.
In that room with all the birds. What do you mean? It's like just a reminder of how far you've come or something?
No, give a secondary use to all the items.
Oh, that seems kind of hollow too. I mean, if that was the only thing, then I would probably just kind of actually just be mad. Especially after I feel like if like one of the campaigns I've had from this whole playthrough is to talk about how each item could have better been utilized. And it's like, well, our items weren't well enough utilized, so let's just make you fight the boss again.
I got a
lot of wardrobe changes. A lot of necessary wardrobe changes. Can you imagine how he looked? How beautiful. And we're back in that really cool room.
Yeah, we are. No time to examine.
The beams even go slower.
Yeah, I like that.
Look, that's what Claw Shot should have been. For just random encounters.
Yeah, it should have.
We'll have to. I mean, we can go back anytime.
Yeah, it would take a while. Ooh, which one's he gonna be in? I mean, there's two buttons.
Time to wield that most effective weapon of all, the camera.
I'm guessing this one. Nope.
Nope.
Ah, I should have. It probably has a longer reach than I'm giving credit for.
Well, now, just start looking now.
Oh god, it's definitely not long enough.
Go in for it now.
Yeah, there we go.
You gotta be hasty.
Okay, now we're done. Let's go. Thinking spinner next? No.
Boomerang. Yeah, a lot of
Actually,
work.
I don't think boomerang at all.
Or just rolling. It was head sticks in the ground. No, I really love the idea of like an enemy who's terrifying throughout the game or throughout the show, and then at the very end you just realize like,
Is the child?
yeah, well, and that's okay. So the comparison I was gonna make was to like Death Note, how light Yagami is like terrifying throughout the whole thing. He's like, you know, on one side kind of a protagonist, but also kind of like a budding god complex villain.
Mm-hmm.
Really, honestly, if you look at it from just a totally moral perspective, he is the big bad. He's like the
Right.
villain. He's morally the most corrupt, and he's like the one who should be considered the most evil.
But he's the protagonist.
But he's the protagonist, and so it kind of throws you into that Breaking Bad scenario where you have to like sympathize with him. But the last few episodes, like, I don't know, but like, I guess it's just a spoiler or something. But like,
Well, don't spoil it right now. Sorry.
okay,
We were in a boss fight, and it seems like prime time to watch.
that's true. Well, anyway, he just like loses composure. I feel like that's not,
Yeah.
you know, spoiler.
That's
like
seems obvious.
the composure's gone, the shields are down, all the artifice and everything. Oh, the true Zan fight.
Yeah, this is where it gets real. Ooh! Ah, that's cool.
I love that. But yeah, he loses composure, and then you're just like, it's like shocking. It's a little disarming, a little bit. Ooh, man, it's so chaotic. It's just like right off to the side. Magic armor was a good idea. Oh my gosh, it's just clanging off of you.
I'm not even. Come on.
That is worth every rupee. Oh man, you're just taking it. I love it. Body it. Ah,
Yeah, right?
hard body, baby. Still getting knocked back, I guess. Put the boots on. Tink, tink.
We're losing so much for these stuff.
But even in Breaking Bad, like Walter White has a few moments where he kind of breaks composure, you know? And the artifice all falls down. I don't know, I like
Yeah, he
that.
does.
I think, like, I can't, like, articulate it right now, but there's, like, something very effective about that.
Yeah, I get that. Ah, we got him. And we got the cutscene.
Oh, yeah!
You're right. No, I do like Zant a lot as villain, but I feel like he probably could have just been so much more. But we had to have Ganondorf because this had to be Ocarina of Time too. I'm sorry, that was really cynical what I just said.
Yeah. It was.
The Ganondorf fight's awesome, but I feel like Zant didn't get his due.
That, I can agree with that, because it does feel a little anticlimactic.
He's still sitting on the throne. What's
Yeah.
with that? Use your eyes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What pupils?
Right?
You can even see right now for reference, he has no pupils. Oh,
Oh, no, he
never mind,
does.
never mind.
Yeah.
But that kind of makes him look even more mad. Ooh! Ooh, it's happening! She's going Super Saiyan.
It's gonna do it itself. I don't think it is.
Or
In
the nose
Aristaya.
tattoo.
In Aristaya, they call it in the Iliad.
Ooh, I like that better.
Yeah. Ganon. Ganon or Ganondorf?
His mouth.
Oh,
It's
it
a
has
fillet
slits,
open.
yeah.
Oh!
That's not even the sealed darkness. Oh, he ballooned up.
You inflated.
She didn't use the mask. That was her. Oh no, that was the
Ooh.
mask. That was her anger getting the best of her, and now she's frightened.
Is that a little Sheikah symbol at the top of the throne?
We'll take a look. I love this one.
That laurel wreath.
Yeah.
Ooh. See it?
I do. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Alright, let's get this off, because we have 89 rupees
Mhm.
left.
We need to go collect some rupees before the Ganon fight. Yeah! Yeah, I mean, maybe not. I mean, it's an eye. Everything can be an eye. But also, kind of feels pretty Sheikah.
It doesn't have the teardrops.
No, but the teardrop has, like, symbology in its own. Symbolism in its own.
I think symbology
Symbology. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, the teardrop was like the thing, like the, I don't know what the lore was, like the royal family reacted to, like the Sheikah were framed or something for an assassination, and then that's why they had to go into hiding, and they were kind of like witch hunted out, and that's when they added the teardrop.
Look at that.
And we have max hearts. We're heroes in the fullest sense.
It's been a long journey. It's not over yet. Yeah, we got it. Don't worry.
Wave that weaponized hand at me. Just so you kill a man with your hair.
That's true.
In a disgusting way, too. You inflated him.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Last time we
my
saved,
goodness.
You had 3 less hearts.
Look at this. Ah. Incredible.
Alright, let's do some more story, and then cut the video.
Put the suit back on.
I like Midna's voice acting.
Yeah. What do you think they did? Just had a voice actress actually say things and then just play it in reverse?
Yeah, maybe. That's a common thing.
That seems like the best way to get that effect. I mean, everything else seems to... I don't know. Actors and actresses have this ability to suspend things that, you know... suspend things that I feel like I couldn't do authentically. Like, I just, you know... I have that third-person Dayton always watching me that says, like, what you're doing